This is our rack-mounted 48V100 Li-FePO4 battery. Here, we will demonstrate the operation of discharging and charging the battery in detail. Battery discharging process. Now we connect the positive and negative terminals of the battery to the terminals of the inverter, in order to avoid safety hazards during the wiring process. It is recommended to install a circuit breaker between the inverter and the battery. On the main panel, the light here represents the battery SOC. This is the running indicator light. Here is the status light. Here is the I/O output, which is used for engineering power. The two front terminals are for communication with the inverter. Terminal RS-232 is used to communicate with the BMS, and these two are communication ports for parallel connection between multiple rack-mounted batteries. This type is automatically dialed, so we directly plug the network cable into the RS-485 terminal to communicate between the battery and the inverter. On the battery's LCD display, we can set the battery's technical parameters. The connected inverter brand is Growatt. Then we can set it up. Click Menu, click Down, select Para Setting, click Enter, select Set 485 port, select Growatt, and select OK. The screen will show the prompt protocol change succeeded. Some rack-mounted battery cannot support setting the communication protocol on the LCD display. You can use the RS-232 port to connect to the computer to complete the setting. Open the BMS software to enter the management interface, switch between Chinese and English languages, and connect the current battery. Set the Canon RS-485 protocols to Growatt. Power on the inverter now. Here is battery voltage, 49.0 volt, SOC, 35, load current, 0.4 amps, temperature, 32.3 degrees Celsius, output voltage, 230 volt. Now let's connect the load to demonstrate the battery discharge. We turn the all load on. The current load power is 4076 watts, showing off grid discharge status, load 4.02 kilowatts, SOC, 31, discharge current, 98.4 amps. Battery charging process. Now let's demonstrate charging the battery. Here the grid is in. This is the output, this is the battery voltage, and this is the current battery capacity. These show the display of the inverter. On the battery LCD, you can see the current voltage, charging current, as well as the SOC and FCC of the battery. That's all for rack-mounted Li-FePO4 battery. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.